Exactly. Yeah, echo's not too bad.
Okay, great. All right. Well, welcome everyone to the Friday product overview. I'm Angie Hawthorne. I'm the COO of Actives. And tonight we are going to go through a demonstration of our EMORA product and talk about the benefits of it. So a lot of people, they receive the product and they're not quite sure how to use it. The mud comes in a little bit different format where it's a powder instead of a liquid or a serum. So I'm going to go through a product demonstration of each of the EMORA products and talk about the benefits of each of the products. So first off, we're going to start with our mud. The mud is, as I explained, is a powder form. All of the ingredients in the mud are natural. So the top ingredients that you want to know about in the mud is bentonite clay and kaolin clay. Those are the two clays that are in the mud. And what they do is they exfoliate the skin. And it's very important to exfoliate the skin so that the rest of the ingredients in the other products penetrate into the cells and you get the actual benefits of them. So how I use the mud is I take my jar of full mud and then I have my empty jar. I take a spoon and I just use a Tupperware spoon. I take a spoon and I do about a tablespoon of the mud and I put it into my jar. When my mud is in my jar, I take a little bit of water, and sorry again for the noise. And it's about equal parts mud, equal parts water. And then I'm just going to mix it inside of my jar. You do not have to put it in the jar. You can totally mix this within your hands. It's just, I think the jar makes it a little bit easier for me to keep it contained. If I'm in the shower, I do use the mud when I'm in the shower. If I'm in the shower, I get my face wet, I leave my hands wet, I dump some mud into my hands, I put the water onto my hands and I mix it and I apply it on my face. And that's how I use the mud in the shower. So I'm going to go ahead and get my face wet and we're going to use the mud right here on the video. I did apply my fake lashes so that I wouldn't have mascara running down my face. So I don't have any makeup on right now, but we're just going to go ahead and we're going to use the mud so you can see how to use this. So once you have your face wet, so my face is wet, and I'm going to take my mud out of my jar. And then I'm actually put a little bit too much water on it. So we're just going to add a little bit more mud. And then you just do circles around your face using the mud. The other great ingredients that are in the mud is we have cinnamon and clove, which is antibacterial. So that's going to help with acne. We have cocoa powder, which is really rich in antioxidants. And there's a lot of other really great natural ingredients in the mud. And like I said, everything in the mud is all natural. So you actually could eat the mud and it wouldn't do anything to you. I don't recommend it. It doesn't taste great. We've had people actually try it. So don't try it, but it is a great product. What else I love about the mud is you can use other products to mix with your mud, like yogurt, honey, water. You can use avocado. So avocado and yogurt are very soothing. And then honey is great antibacterial, so it's going to help with acne. And then you can also use vinegar. So vinegar is also antibacterial, so that's great with acne. Most people, you will feel a tingling sensation when you use the mud. The more you use it, the less tingling it's going to be as you go. A lot of people will like to leave the mud on their face for 30 seconds to a minute. That's great. If you feel like you can take it, if the tingling is not so bad, you can go ahead and leave the mud on your face, and that's just going to draw out the impurities. So the kaolin and the bentonite are going to draw out the impurities, and then the other ingredients like cinnamon's also good for exfoliating. They're going to help with antibacterial, exfoliating, and just prepping the skin so you can add the other ingredients. So I've let it sit on here, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to wash this off my face, and then we're going to jump onto the toner. So give me 1 second. All right, so once you have your face washed, you're going to want to pat dry your face. So you don't ever want to like rub your face dry. You want to pat dry your face. When you rub your face dry, you're just causing more abrasion that you really don't need to. So you just want to pat dry. Make sure you have all the mud off from when you are scrubbing it. Pat dry your face and you are ready for your toner. So with the toner, The two main ingredients that you'll want to concentrate on are the fermented rice water. That is the main ingredient in the toner. It's also the ingredient that we have the most of in the toner. The fermented rice water, also known as sake. So with the fermented rice water, they noticed that the Japanese men that would make the sake, they would mix it with the water, and their face would look old, but their hands would look really young. So they realized that sake was a really good anti-aging ingredient. There's other skincare products out there that also use sake or fermented rice water, and they're really, really expensive. They sell for about $130, $150. Our sells for $30. So this is very, very high ingredients, but very affordable. The other ingredient that you want to concentrate on is the rosacea. So rosacea is really good at reducing the appearance of your pores. So the pores on your nose and around your upper cheeks, it helps to reduce the appearance of your pores. So rosacea and also the sake. There's also other great ingredients like niacinamide and other ingredients, but those are the two main ingredients that you focus on with the toner. So using the toner, I dumped some in my hand, but we're gonna do the skin. You just dump it in your hand. And I usually do 3 dumps of the toner. And then you're going to pat your hands together and you're just gonna pat this on your face. You don't need to apply it with a cotton swab like most toners. Most toners are alcohol-based. This has no alcohol in it, so it's not drying. It actually has moisturizing properties to it. So the toner is great. And what this does is it's going to balance your pH. And then with the sake or the fermented rice water, the other thing that it does, it's going to the sake and also the rosacea will help reduce the appearance of your pores. So we're going to tone our face, we're going to get it prepped for the serum, but we're also reducing the appearance of our pores. This is also a great before and after shave for men. So when you're getting ready to shave, you just apply it to your face like I did. You'll shave. You can put a shaving cream on and then shave, but then you're going to apply it to your face again after you shave. So this is going to help seal up the hair follicles. And so it's a great before and after shave. So once we have applied our toner, then we are going to come to our serum. And as you can see, my serum is really low. And I did this on purpose because I also want to show you how you can get to the very bottom of your serum. So when you take off your little pipette, there is a piece that is in the serum that's at the very top. Whoa. This is easier if you have nails, sorry about that. But there is a piece that's at the very top that is just put in the top of the serum. You can pry this off with your nails. And when you do that, what this piece does is when your pipette is in there, it helps take off the extra product from the outside of the pipette so it's not so messy. So you can take this out, flip it upside down, and then your serum is going to come to the bottom of the bottle. So that's one way that you can get the extra serum out of your bottle if your product is down low, because I know a lot of people like to get to the very bottom of their serum bottle. So we're going to get a new bottle so you don't have to wait for that to get to the very bottom. To use the serum, when you have your pipette out, you're going to push the button at the very top down. You're going to slide your pipette into the product, let it go, and it brings the product up the pipette. A lot of people don't understand how to use one of these tops, so it's important to understand how you use it. So what I do is I always use 3 drops of the serum. So the first drop is going to go just all over my face, and I'm going to dab it and then rub it in circular motions. So that's my first one. My second one that I do, I take a little bit and I'm going to put it underneath my eyes. This serum is great for all over your face. So I still have some left, so I just put a little bit underneath my eyes so that I can delicately pat the serum underneath my eyes. The rest of it I'm going to put on my neck and underneath my chin. It's important that you're treating from your top of your head to your chest. And then my third drop is going to go on my lower neck and my chest area. So that is how I apply the serum. The great part about the serum is this takes care of everything else that you're struggling with. It's going to do hydrate your skin. It's going to get rid of your hypopigmentation, hyperpigmentation, and I shouldn't say get rid of. It will reduce. It's going to reduce your hypopigmentation, hyperpigmentation. For me, I suffered from hypopigmentation, which is the the white spots on the skin. People will either get dark spots, which is hyperpigmentation, or light spots, which is hypopigmentation. They are both caused by sun damage. They're also caused by other things, but mainly by sun damage. So for me, I suffered a lot from hypopigmentation, especially on my left side. My commute to work used to be about an hour drive. So the sun would be beating down on my left side of my face. I had a lot of hypopigmentation on the left side of my face. And some on my right side, but mostly on my left side. So the ingredients in the serum, they're going to help with fine lines and wrinkles. They're going to help with the pigmentation. They're going to help make your skin look more radiant. The 5 main ingredients that you want to focus on in the serum are the ceramides and peptides, niacinamide, super alpha hydroxy acid, and vitamin C. So ceramides are very good in building collagen. So when we get older, we lose collagen. The loss of collagen is why we get wrinkles in our face. So the ceramides and peptides are a great combination in increasing your collagen production, and it helps to reduce those fine lines and wrinkles. I used to have a huge wrinkle that was right in the middle of my forehead, and it's almost non-existent now. It's almost gone, and it's from using the serum. I've had people ask me if I use Botox. I don't. You can see I move my forehead. I can squint. I do not have not been using Botox to get rid of the wrinkle in my forehead, but it's the ingredients in the serum. The niacinamide is also good at collagen production. The super alpha hydroxy acid, that is a great exfoliating ingredient as well. So you have 2 exfoliators you're using. You're using your mud to exfoliate before you put products on, but the super alpha hydroxy acid is also going to have an exfoliating experience to it as well. So, and that's going to help with exfoliating your skin, making sure the other ingredients get down into your skin cells so that you can get those great improvements. And then vitamin C. Vitamin C is great at the tone and texture and the radiance of your skin. Most vitamin C's are very poor quality, and they oxidize very quickly. We have a very high, very expensive form of vitamin C in the serum. And it also has a kind of a time release effect to it as well. So when you apply the serum, the vitamin C is going to go down into the skin cells, and it's going to time release so that you get the benefits of the vitamin C over time. So serum is great for radiance, fine lines and wrinkles, pigmentation. The 5 ingredients again is going to be ceramides and peptides, niacinamide, super alpha hydroxy acid, and then the vitamin C. Again, for your toner is going to be your rosacea and your fermented rice water or sake. And then for your mud is going to be the bentonite and kaolin clay, clove, cinnamon, cocoa powder. Those are all great ingredients. And that is our EMORA skincare line and a demonstration of how to use the products. So I hope you guys enjoyed the call tonight, and we'll get this recording out to you.